Do you know where you are? Hey. Hey. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Hey. Hey. Please calm down. Calm down. I understand that this is probably a little bit shocking to you, as it is to most people. Do you know where you are? Or do you know what happened? Okay, calm down. To put it into simple words, you have died. And right now you are in a place called the Void. The Void is kind of like a waiting room for people before they go to where they have to go, if that makes sense. Kind of like a purgatory, I guess. No, not necessarily like a heaven or a hell. I was actually an atheist before I died, and I was quite surprised to find myself here, actually. There's several different places that you can go here. We don't exactly have like necessarily like a good or a bad. It's just there are 20 different places that you can go, and my job is to bring newly deceased people such as yourself to one of the 20 rooms to help them kind of find where they need to go. Yeah, something like that, you know. So I'm going to need to ask you a few questions, if that's okay. I mean, it's kind of gonna have to be okay if you want to go to where you need to go. I know this is all very sudden for you, but I'm gonna make sure that you go to the right place, don't worry. Okay? So I'm just going to need to take some very basic information about you, just to make sure that everything matches up here, okay? So let me see, I've got my notebook, and I've got my pen. I wouldn't necessarily ask how we get these things here, because I don't quite know myself either. You'd imagine it would just be dead people here, but I don't know. I don't know how it happens. I'm kind of new here myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna need some very basic information. May you please just spell out your name for me, please? Okay. What was that last letter? Okay. Thank you. And what is your date of birth? Okay. Do you know the time exactly, or no? Okay, that's fine. Not many people know the time that they were born. I myself don't exactly know either. I feel like it's not such a common question to get. Okay. And that's really all the information that we need. Oh, do you know how you died? No? That's fine. I can actually look it up here for you. Let's see. It's gotta be somewhere in this thing. Let's find it. Let's see. Ah, okay, there you are. it says here that you were boating with some friends and you fell off and you hit your head on a rock. Oh, you're very lucky actually, because when you hit your head on the rock it knocked you out and then you just drowned to death. Which means like you weren't awake for when you were drowning. I've heard that drowning is the worst possible way to die. So I guess you're kind of lucky in the sense that you didn't have to be conscious? What's that word? Whatever, you weren't awake to have to experience it. So, good for you. Yeah, a few of the other people that I've had to talk to said that drowning, like they've died from drowning, and they said it was the worst thing they had to experience. Oh, me? Okay. Well, technically, I'm not supposed to share that information with anybody. Like, that's coming in here just for confidentiality reasons or whatever, but I'll tell you if you can keep it a secret, okay? So, how I died, I was with a few friends, and we were out in the woods, and we were getting ready to go to a rave, and, I guess somebody brought a gun, and I don't know exactly what they were shooting at, because they weren't trying to shoot at people. I think they were just being stupid and shooting random bullets into the forest, I think, and that's, I don't know. Well, anyways, one of them did hit me because I wandered from the rave, and, it got me right in the eye. And luckily I did have a friend with me, and she tried to patch up my eye as well as she could, and obviously you can see that she did a really terrible job. But, she made good use with what she had and what other people had when she brought me back to everybody. And they tried to push it back in and everything, and I don't like to think about it too much, I'm sorry. I mean, luckily we don't feel pain here. I don't know if you've noticed that, because, if I did have to feel the pain, it would probably, I don't know if that would be horrible. Because, like, this is eternal, this is forever. Anyways, on to, don't tell anybody that I told you that, okay? Because I can get into a lot of trouble. But I feel like I can trust you. I'm sure you get that a lot, huh? I don't know, something about you. Okay. Let me flip back to that page with your information on it. I'm so stupid for flipping so many pages. Somewhere in here. Okay, I found it. Okay, so date of birth, your name, and then I told you how you died. You're very lucky. Do you think you lived a decent life? This kind of question, it's not going to bring you back to life, but we just like to know. If you feel like you've lived your life to the fullest. I mean, obviously, you didn't die from, like, illness or something, or old age, but, like, do you think for what you had on Earth, do you think that was enough for you? Do you think you made a difference? Yeah? Okay, that's fine. And yeah. Okay. And is there anybody that you would like to say a last goodbye to, maybe? I mean, we can't bring you back to Earth, but we can leave some little hints around, like some people, they'll find pennies in their house after a loved one dies, or they'll find like just random little things that will remind them of their loved one who passed. And that's just kind of like our way of tying up anything down there, you know. Only in special cases can somebody come back to Earth, and that's why we have Ghostbusters. They don't actually do anything, though. I mean Ghostbusters. Sorry, Ghostbusters. But, that's just a little joke. But yeah, it seems here that you don't really have a special case, so we can't send you back to Earth. But we can leave some little things behind. Is there anything you'd like to leave behind for this loved one? Okay. And we'll be sure that that happens and that they receive that. You know that you do have to take a trolley. Like I mentioned before, that there's 20 different levels that you can go to. And none of them are necessarily better or worse than the other, but they are all different in their own special ways. And it appears here that you will be going to level 15, okay? So you mustn't forget that you are going to be going to level 15. That is very, very important, okay? You mustn't forget that. Because if you get off at the wrong stop, that will be very, very bad for you, okay? You must remember to get off at level 15, okay? Do you have a coin for the trolley? Okay, you're gonna need a coin for the trolley. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but we don't necessarily have currency here, but usually, I mean, it's a very old tradition, like dating way back, but people used to put coins on dead people's eyes so that they can have them to take like a boat or something over. It's not really a boat anymore, it's a trolley, but you are going to need a coin for the trolley. A lot of people forget about that. If you want, I should have some. Yes, I do have coins. They're all copper coins, and you're just going to need one of these for the trolley, okay? So when you get on there, just drop a coin in the box and you will be granted access onto the trolley, and everything will be okay, okay? Just make sure you get off at stop 15. It's very important that you get off at that stop, okay? Here you go. I'm going to give you a coin, okay? It's very important that you keep this on you. I always have some spares for people just in case a situation like this comes up, because it happens so many times. Oh, what happens if somebody doesn't have a coin? Then they just kind of have to hang around here until somebody comes with a spare one, I guess. I mean, this is basically a purgatory, it's a waiting room. So sometimes people will be here for years. But lucky for you, I do have a coin for you. I mean, a lot of people just make it by because they keep spare change in their pockets and stuff. But, luckily for you, I do have a coin. So, that's the trolley. You need to hurry up, okay? I'm gonna give you this one coin. You need to take this coin, and you need to get on the trolley. When you get on the trolley, drop this coin in the box, and make sure you get off at stop 15. The trolley driver, he will announce every stop. Just make sure you get off at stop 15. It's very, very important, okay? Because if you get off at the wrong stop, it's going to be very, very bad for you. And, whatever you do, if you miss your stop, it's okay. You can stay in the trolley until it goes back around again, but just don't get off at any other stop except stop 15, okay? So here's your coin, and good luck.